Hello, Quest for Thunder. Here we are again in Thunder, working on her. As you can see behind me, we're still doing the sanding on the bulkheads. A lot of sanding. This being my very first attempt at doing any kind of fabrication, well, filling type work. Working with Bondo. I don't think it really matters what the material is. It's how it's applied. Of course, me being a novice, probably put it on way too heavy in places, and it's required a great deal of sand to get it down and to flush it out and make it flush. So, word to the wise, a word of warning: if you're ever going to do this, it works great. It's cheap. It's a lot cheaper than using an epoxy, marine epoxy. It adheres very well. A gallon is 15 bucks. It goes a long way, especially if you don't put it on too thick. So, I definitely recommend it, but, yeah, there's a couple more spots we're going to be doing in the heads where we're going to be doing the same thing. I can guarantee you when I do it in the heads, it's going to be on a lot thinner than I did it out here, and I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to catalyze it as much. I'm going to let it harden much more slowly so that I can work with it more and get it spread out, because this sanding is killing me. I have to stand about 4 feet or so from the bulkhead and then lean in with the sander, and so it wears me out because I'm reaching with my hands, and it's just wearing me out. So anyway, yeah, so here, let me show you where we're at, what we've accomplished thus far. Hello Questers, welcome back to Quest for Thunder. We're still sanding. It's like the never-ending sanding project. There's some spots. We've gotten it sanded back pretty good. It's pretty smooth. There's a spot here or there where it's going to need to be filled and resanded back. Here's a bad spot right here. Camera picks that up pretty good. Just need to go over that and then sand it back. But for the most part, the sanding is good. There's an edge here. You can see in the camera how that the line right here is wavy. So we'll have to address that and get that all smoothed out and define that line. Make it nice and smooth all the way back. Same thing over here. Made a lot of progress on the sanding. Boy, I tell you, it's taking a long time. The sanding stuff is not easy. It's really difficult. Of course, I'm having to stand 4 feet or so away from the bulkhead and then lean towards it with a sander in my hands. It's heavy, and so it wears me out pretty quick. But yeah, it's working. It's going. Starting to look pretty good. You can see here is a low spot, but it's even, so it looks like it's bumpy, but it's smooth. So let's get some paint on it, primer on it, paint on it. You won't see that. There's some spots that need to be filled right here and here. But yep, it's looking good. Continue on with the sanding. What a mess, huh? This is like, kind of how deep that is. It's really, really deep. A lot of dust. But there's no point in cleaning it up. We'll just clean it up one time and be done with it. Yeah. So anyway, that's where we're at on the sanding. That's where we've gotten to. Hey, Questers. So let me show you what we're up to, what we're going to be doing next week. I hope next week. The weather, if the weather holds, and we've gotten some dry weather, it's impossible to do some of these deck things when it's raining. So we're hoping for some better weather. It's pretty cloudy today. Thought maybe it might have rained today. We probably could have gotten it done today, but didn't want to take any chances. So let me take you out and show you what we've got on the plans for next week, and I'll ask you a couple of questions, and if you have some comments or some suggestions, I'd appreciate you leaving some comments. So here, let's go topside and see what we got. Let me see if I can figure out how to switch this around here. Brand new standing rigging. It's less than well, I don't know, less than 6 months old. And here's the chain plate where it attaches to the deck. And what we have going on is we have some leaking around the chain plate, right in here. So we're going to pull these plates up, unscrew these 4 screws, lift these plates, and then what I'm going to do is just lift them up to the turnbuckle here. I'm not going to take the attachment off, and just clean under it best I can with a scraper and some methyl ethyl ketone or acetone or something, and get it all as clean as best I can. And then we're going to run some butyl tape around this chain plate where it comes out through the deck, and then underneath this plate and around these screws, and we're going to reattach it to the deck, but we're going to use butyl tape to rebed it. And we're going to do that on all 3 on this side of the chain plates, and then there are 3 more over on the port side. The same thing. We do the same thing. And what we've been waiting for is a weather window. It's been pretty rainy and nasty, and so we haven't been able to do much on the deck, so we've just been focusing down below. So anyway, that's the plan for next week. The boat's dirty, sitting out here in the marina and all the dust and dirt. She gets dirty. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Also, I've got this right here. It's a bilge pump, and I'm not right sure. It's mounted to the overhead in the engine room compartment, and then so it's a through deck mounting. But the retaining ring, the little retaining ring, obviously you can see it broke off. I don't know if there was a cover for this thing or not. If it was, it doesn't look like it was flush mounted. So my thinking is that this part here was always, above the deck, and this piece here was some sort of a cover for this thing, for this bellows here. But I don't think it extended over the bellows. I think maybe it just covered the edges. But I haven't been able to find anything like this, and so I don't know if anybody's got any ideas. I want to replace it. What I'd like to do is just replace the cover part, but I can't seem to find anything that would do that. So I may have to replace the whole bilge pump, but manual bilge pump. But I'm not sure, I'm not sure how to go about doing that. So any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. Well, folks, that about wraps it up for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to share these videos with family and friends. It helps us. We're a very small channel right now, and we would like to grow. It would be nice. So if you could help us out by sharing the videos, subscribing if you're not already a subscriber, we'd really appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions on any of the things you've seen in the video this week, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. 2 heads are always better than 1. And if you see something that you've got some experience in, or that you might know something about, and you want to help me, I'd be more than happy to communicate with you. So thank you very much again for watching, and we hope to see you back again next week. So from the crew of Thunder, fair winds and following seas.